don't really know how long I want my forehead to be.
Have a nice day.
That's not a question. I wear every single chain even when I'm in the house. It's so small and it was a gift, but whatever, we ballin'. Team Scorpios, all the Scorpios down below, please leave a comment. I love y'all, we family.
Do you have a favorite Japanese snack?
Ooh, snack? Is ramen a snack?
No.
What do I need to start with? Everything. Jesus, take the wheel. I feel like the first thing I need to do is cut off this lace so I can stop looking crazy. Bruh. Hey, it's Sundai and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So today we are doing a little get ready with me / Q&A in my hotel room. So I actually just woke up a little while ago. I already did my eyebrows just so that I don't scare y'all away before the video even begins. So yeah, I'm going to be doing my hair and makeup in this video and getting ready to go out. I'm currently in Nico. It is like hecka ugly outside today. It's like raining and misty. So I really don't know what I'm getting ready for, but I'm gonna get ready anyway. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. Oh, that's bright. This is the OK Beauty lip tint that I've been using for forever now. Color Tanami. So as you guys saw, I just cut off the lace off of this unit. This is a brand new unit. I styled this before I actually came here at home on the mannequin head. So I basically just did the parting. So I asked you guys over on Instagram the other day to send in some questions, and I'm actually shocked that got way more than I was expecting to get. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to get through all of these. First, let me just give you guys the hair details. So this wig is from Victoria's Wig, one of my favorites. It is so thick, full, and beautiful. Oh my god, I don't know if y'all. It is 24 inches, 300% density. Yeah, you heard it right? I'm trying to understand that too. It's like thick and full all the way to the bottom. Like, that is just amazing. So it is a whole 300% density HD lace wig. It does have 13 by 4 inches of parting space, a really good amount. Cap construction is also very nice. It has a comb on the side, comb on the other side, comb in the middle, a comb in the back, adjustable straps, and it came with a removable elastic band, so it's very secure and just bam, she on there. It came in their signature adorable box with a bag inside as well. They always pack all their wigs with like all these kind of goodies, which is so bomb because if you're like me and you're traveling, you can use this as like a little portable wig bag and just like bring all your little goodies along with you. So that is exactly what I did. To the questions. Definitely a lot of these questions were kind of all in the same like category, so I'll definitely be answering the ones that kept reoccurring. Ooh, I feel like I shouldn't try and read these names because I'm just gonna butcher all of them. Yukesuke Nursa. You know what? I can't read and we're not gonna pretend like I can, so we're just gonna answer these questions. Were you ever scared of living alone? And someone else asks, do you miss America? Do you ever plan to move back to Cali or just stay in Japan? Actually, I get a lot of questions about my foundation. It is the Revlon Color Stay. Is that all it says? The color is 400 Caramel. Looks like this. I was absolutely never ever afraid to live alone. I thought that was gonna be so fun and exciting. Like, oh, I could not wait. As some of you guys may know, right after uni, I ran off to Korea as soon as I could, like right away. I lived alone in Korea, absolutely loved it. I had a really nice luxury apartment, I can't lie, that junk was so bomb. I don't get lonely or anything like that, but I really love for my family to visit, so my sister does make an effort to come and visit me around the world, wherever the poop I am at the time, which I really appreciate. That like literally makes my year. Just knowing that my sister is gonna come visit me at least once a year helps a lot. Like, I won't feel lonely. If I know she's coming, it's kind of fun because like I can spend the year preparing and exploring and like, oh, she might like this, let's try that, stuff like that. My mom has never visited, but she's supposed to visit this year, mother. Do I plan on staying or moving? That is so up in the air right now. But I explained this pretty in depth in my 2020 mood board video. I'll try and link it somewhere, but basically I'm sick right now. I have been diagnosed with some crazy disease. No, I haven't mentioned it yet, but right now, I'm literally just trying to get treatment. They keep wanting to redo tests. I've already been diagnosed, so I don't even know why we're doing this in the first place. Tests keep coming back with the same problems, yet we have not done any treatment yet. They're like, well, maybe, I don't know. Basically, if I don't get any treatment, I can't go back to work full time. So I will go home at the end of this year because my visa is only for 1 more year. I had a 5-year visa and this is my last year. Next, I'm gonna do my eyeshadow. This is like Estate. I actually don't know this brand at all. In the color Pipe. Yeah, it's just so easy because I'm lazy. Like, I can't be doing all that layering and junk. What the flip? Put the color on. 1 color, maybe 2. That's it. What was I talking about? I'm putting like this little white shimmer stuff in the eye creases. Is that an eye crease? This is why I don't do no makeup tutorials, but this is from NYX and I know it's like Ultra Pearl. So I'm just putting some of these shimmers in the corner. And things that I miss about California, I need a whole video on this. Definitely gotta say the number 2 things that I miss about California is being able to drive it. Oh my god. Carrying all your groceries every single time, not being able to leave the house past 10 o'clock, being stuck out in the city if you don't make your last train. Like, that junk is ridiculous. Also, I really miss convenience. It is very inconvenient to live here. At first it was like super exciting and fun and like, oh, this is a challenge, this is an adventure. And then after a while, I'm just like, you know what? I just want a dryer. I just want to put my food down the garbage disposal. I just want to throw something in the trash without having to look up a metric system to figure out how to. Why do I wear wigs and when did I start wearing wigs? Also, in Japan, how hard is it to find hair products for kinky curly hair? It is impossible to find products for black people over here. I actually stumbled across a store that sold products for black people and I kid you not. This like $1-2 bottle of hair glue was in there for $22. So basically you can't get any products here. I get everything off of Amazon, or when I go back home, mostly that's what I do. When I go back home, I stock up like crazy and I bring everything back with me, which is why all my makeup and like hair supplies and everything is so outdated because like I get to stock up like once a year and then like new stuff comes out in America and I'm like, well, you know what? I got last year's makeup brush though. You ain't got that anymore because it's probably discontinued. I started wearing wigs, I want to say like freshman year in university, and I started wearing them because I noticed they were just so much easier than weaves. I was wearing weaves, you know, the sew-in, you gotta go, you gotta get it installed. It's a nightmare. Why do I wear wigs? Because they're very easy, they're comfortable, they're fun. You can just change up your look anytime you want. I just like them. That does not mean I don't like my real hair people. There's a whole world on the other side of the camera that a lot of people forget about. I don't know why people forget about it, but they do. This next one, I got like 9,000 different variations of the same question, which is like, what keeps you motivated and what do you do to stay positive? What do you do when you fall into a funk? How do you get out of it? A lot of stuff about kind of like motivation and staying motivated. Me and my sister, like, we some real go-getters, and that's just how we are personally. Also, I feel like time is so precious and so limited. Honestly, especially for me, you could die any day. Like, it could be tomorrow. I really hate wasting time. So anytime I want to do something, I make sure that I do it right. I'm actually kind of too strict about that. Like, I will not waste time. If a step doesn't make no sense and I know it ain't getting us to that direction, we ain't doing that step. I don't have a huge problem with motivation. It's more so with energy, like with being sick. When I feel so sick and so down, I do have to like really push through. I love reminding myself of all the things that I want in life, and that really helps to motivate me like so much. Also, I would love to take care of my family. I have come from absolutely nothing, like nothing, and I would love to just take care of my mom and my dad. My dad is currently homeless on the street right now. I don't even know where he at. I can't even find him, to be honest. My sister don't need no taking care of, but I'm gonna take care of her too when I can one day. I want to be at a certain place in life, and you have to work hard for that. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I feel like I'm getting a mustache, so probably reverting back into the little boy that I truly am. And I really do enjoy working hard. Like, I'll get bored if I'm not doing nothing productive. Just remind yourself of where you want to be in life. What do you want? Keep that mental image in your mind. If you have to put a poster up on the wall, whatever you got to do to keep reminding yourself of what you want, do it. Don't lose sight of the goal, the purpose, the reason. And some things that I do to pick myself up when I feel sad or I feel unmotivated is definitely just revisit my goals like from the beginning. Like, okay, what was it that you wanted and why? And what were the steps that you needed to get there? Because a lot of times when I get unmotivated is when I get like sidetracked or confused about what I'm doing or like lost in the process. So as long as I have like a clear vision of what I'm doing, it's very easy to stay motivated and not fall off track or whatever. By the way, that concealer was LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color, I think, Toffee. I'm gonna do my eyeliner next, and that is from a Revlon Color Stay. When I feel sad, I just literally eat a bowl of ramen in my bed and watch anime. Anime makes me so happy, it's not even funny. Like, that is my happy place. But I definitely have to do it alone. I can't do it with other people. Like, I hate watching anime with other people. No one is worthy to watch anime with me. That is my happy place. That's why I don't like to talk about it so much, because I don't care what you think. This is it's just me and them. That's it. Anime is like my little escape world where nobody can enter, nobody knows about. I freaking love it. Okay, I can't do this in the little camera. Beautiful. I'll be back. I'm back, am I pretty? All right, a lot of questions about living in Tokyo. Why did I move here? When did I move here? Is it hard living here? Is Japan foreigner friendly? Do I prefer living in Korea or Japan? I knew I wanted to live in Japan since like the day I was born. So I was very interested in Japan at a really young age, and I knew I wanted to come here at some point. I would have come here right after university, but the requirements were very high. They wanted me to have 2 years experience before I can even come here, so that's why I actually went to Korea first. Do I prefer living in Japan or Korea? Absolutely Japan, as you can tell. I only lasted 1 year in Korea, and really I didn't even last that long. I was ready to go like the first month, but I had a 1-year contract, and I'm not a quitter, so I was gonna finish that contract. But after that, your girl was out. I even got like dozens of promotions, guys. I was making bank in Korea. I was so rich, so comfortable financially, but that was it. Just financially comfortable. Like, you can't pay me enough to just straight be unhappy and spit on. I'm gonna link that video somewhere, y'all. If you want to check out that video where I was talking about living in Korea, I will definitely link it somewhere for you. Japan is very friendly to foreigners, but the living situation isn't foreigner friendly whatsoever, because nothing is in English at all. Nothing. You are going to struggle. Do I speak Japanese? I stopped studying Japanese like, I want to say like 1.5 years ago, so I have like really basic Japanese speaking skills. I cannot read Japanese, not really, because I studied Korean very hard. I can speak a lot more Korean than I can Japanese, and the languages started like meshing together. It was so freaking weird. I was saying like Korean and Japanese and English all together. It was just a hot mess. Also, I don't like studying a language that I can't write or read, and there's just way too many characters. Like, Japanese has like over, I don't know, 3,000 something characters. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. They got characters that Japanese people can't read, and like, you want me to read some junk you can't read? Japanese people are very friendly and very kind to foreigners. You might find that they're quite scared of you, especially in like some specific areas. Most of them will just try and avoid you like the plague, but honestly, they are so friendly. Japanese people have these circles, and they are very friendly to anyone outside of the circle, but they're not very close. They will never be super duper close to you if you're not in this circle. It's really weird. It's hard to feel like you really belong. Like, you'll always kind of just feel like a visitor. Honestly, I have no problem with the way Japanese people treat me at all. They are very kind and respectful, and that is all I can ask for. I can honestly say I only have one full close Japanese friend, which is Mikiko. Everyone else is like mixed or half, or just they are Japanese but they lived in America or something like that. That's for like full Japanese. Like, I don't have that many close friends. I have a lot of friends, but close, I'd say one. Which brings me to the other question. Is it hard to make friends in Japan? It's not hard to make friends, but it's absolutely rare to make a normal friend. This is where people are probably gonna hate me, but there are a lot of weird people here. Oh my gosh. I don't know what it is about Japan, but it just attracts the world's weirdos. Like, just the strangest people I've ever met. And the thing is, like, I don't mind, do you? I'm all about people like living their lives, being happy. Shoot, you want to wear a rabbit ears and a cat tail and an Inuyasha sword in the house? You do that. You do you, boo. But not in my house. No, I'm kidding. Japan just attracts a lot of odd type of people. I don't have any problem with people being themselves. It's just like mixing with me and my lifestyle. For example, I like fashion. I like to look good. I like to dress up and go to the club. I like to put on makeup, you know. I like nature, and if you are literally avoiding the sun so that you can look like a pale vampire and wear cat ears in the house, that is not really going to like mix with my lifestyle, you know what I mean? Whereas in Korea, oh my god, friends were flooding out the wall. Like, I didn't have any free time. I'm like, guys, no, I can't come out, I'm busy. And another question that I kept getting is what lashes do I wear? I always wear the same ones. These are NYC Cocoa Lashes from PaletteBeautyShop.com. I'll try and have them linked down below, but these are literally my favorite lashes. They're just dramatic enough, you know? Also, I've had these for like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, over like 2 months, okay? They last a really long time. Never had any problems, no styes, nothing like that. I always wear the same lashes. I don't think I could put this on in a can. I'll be back. They last so long for me because I use hair glue and it just like comes off of the lash really, really easily without like tearing them apart. Not really sure. Which YouTuber would you like to meet? I love Peter and Yen, by the way. Yeah, I love them and I did meet them. They're awesome. To meet. At this time, I'm gonna say none. I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch much YouTube, like people like me, like vloggers and stuff like that. I don't watch much at all. I watch a lot of like camera tutorials, like useful stuff. I can honestly say I religiously only watch 3 and some food channel that's in Japan that doesn't really count, but like vloggers, like stuff like that, I honestly just watch 3. Peter and Yen, Sarah's Day, and Paige something. I don't even know her last name. Paige Sister. So if you guys do have some other YouTuber like recommendations, that'd be great. I just really don't like arrogant attitudes and like people who think that they are the junk and like the world owes them, and just I don't like that type of attitude. Like if YouTube crashes, you ain't nothing. Like, can you stop trying to act like a celebrity, because you're not. And then also I think it's just I'm in a weird position because I'm like a real model and not a influencer model. Like I do influencer stuff, but that's not how I started. I actually started the other way around, and while a lot of girls on YouTube are kind of the opposite, like they started on YouTube and now they're doing real model stuff, and I'm like the opposite. I did real model stuff and now I'm doing YouTube. So it's kind of a weird situation. How are the men? Non-existent. Seriously, the dating scene in Japan, it's a nightmare. Like just know you're gonna be single the whole time. Are there any good clubs in Japan? Actually there are. A-Life, Ageha, Jumanji's really ratchet. I don't know about that one. I forgot the name of the other one, but there are actually a lot of good fun clubs out in Roppongi, like in Shibuya. There's a lot. Favorite Ghibli movie? Y'all know I got it tattooed on my arm. Kiki's Delivery Service. I just love that movie. It is so inspirational. That's another thing I do if I'm feeling like extra down, like so down. I will watch Kiki's Delivery Service. That movie is amazing. Like she just packed up and left, go live on her own, and didn't have no moonies. That's what I'm talking about. You know, she ran into all kind of hardships and still made it through. That's what I'm talking about. There's a lot of questions about like my university and my degree. Yes, I did go to university. So yeah, I went to a 4-year university. I almost had a double major, but I got drafted for top model, so I could not finish in time and make it to Korea in time. My major is in political science, and I almost had a double major with art. My minor is in business management. I've recently started baking and I like it. I like it a little bit. It's fun. I don't know, I love law and like government and kind of the business behind those things, which is how I got my job in Korea, which was in educational management. And that is how I got a really good visa in Japan as well, because I had the degree and the job to support what I was doing. I'm gonna fake contour. Don't know what this is. Maybelline Fit, I think it's Fit Me foundation. It's just a darker shade of foundation that I'm using as this, what is this stuff called? As contour. Are you single? Yes. By the way, any man that I put on this channel, y'all instantly be thinking I be dating. I forgot what friend I had on there, but everyone's like, oh, they make such a good couple. And then I had my Korean friend on here, and y'all was like, oh, y'all make such a good couple. And then Ash be on here, and y'all be like, oh, y'all make such a good couple. It'd be any dude on here. Which brings me to all the thousands of Ash questions. Are me and Ash boyfriend, girlfriend? No, we are not. I'm just gonna say we are chilling. We're living life right now. It's complicated. It's very complicated. I feel like he needs to explain this. He actually here right now. I don't know where he at, but he's somewhere around here. But yeah, we are not boyfriend, girlfriend. We are complicated. We're chilling right now. That's what we're doing. That's as much as I can say. You know how it is in the real world. You gotta figure things out. He got a whole lot of fixing and just problem. He got a whole lot of just. So right now I'm single. Oh, my old friend from when I was young, Luce, she asked, what advice would you give your younger self? Honestly, I think the only advice I would give my younger self is to take school more seriously. Honestly, I took school very, very seriously, but I failed so many classes. I'm just not a bookworm. So maybe, I don't know, study more, so cheat more, I don't really know. Get a higher GPA. That is the only advice I would give my younger self. Somehow, on my Q&A, we got a question for Ash. But he happens to be here, so fine. What does Ash do for a living, and how long has he been in Japan?
Coming. What's up? What's the question again?
Boy!
What do I do?
Yeah, what do you do? How long have you been in Japan?
I have been in Japan for 9 years. Quite a long time. And what do I do to pay the bills? I teach English, and I am a freelance photographer as well.
It's not just teaching English.
What do you mean it's not just teaching English?
You do scheduling and mentoring and accessoring.
I work for an English teaching company, and I do a whole bunch of other stuff
Managerial.
surrounding teaching English, like teaching people how to teach English. But yeah, I'm trying to move more into the freelance photography side of things, and that's about it.
Can you speak Japanese after 9 years of being here?
まあ、ちょっと日本語話します。
Sorry? How do you say ramen is amazing? Or I don't know, say something about ramen.
ラーメンはダボムです。
I noticed you do that a lot. You take English words and just say it in a Japanese way.
Yeah, I just chuck it in the middle.
So stupid. He does that all the time. And I'm like, yeah, that really worked. Okay, now I'm gonna do my hair, and as I said, this hair is from Victoria's Wigs. I've worked with them a million times, and their wigs are so bomb, guys. And this one's like super full. I need to do these baby hairs though, so I need kind of both of my hands and all of my concentration. So Ash is gonna ask me the questions. I can't turn the tripod.
I'm here. Give me the phone.
Actually, I didn't do my lip liner yet. Oh my god, so many guys keep asking me about this. So sorry. It is Kiss New York Luxury Lip Liner. It's one of those cheap ones that you just get at the beauty supply store. The color is roasted coffee. And I always do brown lip liner and then any kind of like lip gloss or lip tint or something in the middle.
How do you afford life in Japan? Isn't it expensive?
That's a good question. I have a company that I work at, and then I also do YouTube. I have an ebook. I have some other online business stuff that I do, and sponsorships as well. Like this one. Thank you, Victoria's Wig, for paying my bills. Without having like so many different jobs, I just like, oh my god, I can't live. Even when I was working a full-time job, just at the company, like that salary was just so not enough to live off of for me. I was so broke. It was like living paycheck to paycheck. It was crazy, especially going from my gigantic salary in Korea to like over here just scraping by. Not fun. You have to sacrifice a lot of things. Not ramen. Don't sacrifice ramen. It's not worth it. Basically, I just prioritize specific things so that I know I have enough money for them, like trips. I don't buy designer bags, designer shoes, designer makeup. Ain't no way in the world I'm ever gonna pay for a dang makeup brush that costs more than like $8. Oh, that curls so well. Oh my god. Yes. So yeah, just be smart with your money. And 2020, you definitely need to have multiple streams of income. Like, just one job is not enough. And I hate working for someone else, so I do everything that I possibly can to get myself into like a position where I can just work for myself. Like right now, I'm working on my online store finally. I hope I can get it up soon, because this is a mess.
How do you plan your holidays, apps, etc.?
Apps?
Like, do you have any apps that you use to plan your holidays?
Oh, good question. Ooh, I honestly do like an unnecessary amount of manual research when I do trips. Like, I research hardcore. Like, my sister hates me. When we travel, like, oh my god, I got a whole itinerary down to the breath. No, you're not supposed to breathe yet. Stop breathing. I love booking.com for my hotels and Airbnb, and I love Priceline for my flights. As far as like apps for traveling, I don't really use any besides Google Translate, and I download maps on Google Maps before I get to the place because you might not have Wi-Fi. So it's really smart to like download the maps of the areas that you're gonna be in before you get there. That was so helpful for me in like China and Spain, because like Google stuff was not working.
So yeah, how much do you pay for the train, and how much do monthly train passes cost?
It's actually really confusing because it's different everywhere. So in Japan, sadly, the trains aren't just run by like one company. They're run by like multiple companies in different areas. So the cost like is actually different everywhere you go. And a lot of people like recommend getting a day pass for the train, but actually if you like cross over to a different train line owned by a different company, that pass is invalid and you have to pay anyway. So it is a nightmare. Basically, you get a little card. It's called, you got a pass, Mo? So you get these little commuter passes, and basically what they will do is they'll take you from one station to another station for a set price, and you can go anywhere in between these two stations for that price. If you go outside of those stations, you have to pay, but I have two of those. So I have a bus one that gets me from my house to my main station, And then I have one that gets me from my station to my company in Kawasaki. And yeah, I use those. The bus one's 90, I think it's like around 90 bucks. And my train one recently went up. That one is 96 bucks a month.
Are there good clubs, and what type of music do they play?
Oh, I already answered that. But yeah, what clubs do you think?
There are terrible clubs, and they play my playlist from 2003.
See, we didn't agree. I said there were great clubs here. I'd be having fun. But I think it's because I like to dance and I like to hear like, no. Because when me and Sayaka and Layla went to A-Live, it was cracking. They had new songs. It was fun.
That's because you went somewhere with a cover charge.
We got it for free, actually.
I know, because you're very good looking, so.
No, because Sayaka knows people.
And you're a girl, so girls give it for free most of the time anyway.
So if you're an ugly man, it's not fun. Grumpy old man.
That's why it's not good for me.
And last time you went to freaking Jumanji, that nasty, ratchet, sticky club.
You was there.
They played Who Let the Dogs Out.
They were out too.
It was really out. It's out.
Are you giving us a cookbook yet?
Oh, good question. Actually, I have literally, since like forever, been wanting to come out with a cookbook. Like even family members ask me like, are you gonna come out with one? But I'm actually working on too many projects at the time. As I said, I'm working on a store right now and I can't like dedicate all my attention to something like that. That's such a big project. And I'm really bad with measuring, so that's definitely holding me back because I don't measure when I cook. I eyeball everything. Like I learned how to cook from my grandma and her grandma and her grandma. Pinch of salt, handful of this. I said a dash.
5 songs you listen to the most.
Y'all just don't want me to make no money. You know I got hospital bills to pay. I got hospital bills. Maybe I could sing them.
You can say the name of things without being copyrighted.
True. Wait, what was the question?
5 songs.
Definitely number 1, Drake, Started From the Bottom. I wear every single chain even when I'm in the house. It's so small and it was a gift, but whatever, we ballin'.
That is all your chains.
That's all my chains. But I wear them every single day even when I'm in the house. Because we started from the bottom now, yeah. The Weekend, Party in the After Party. I freaking love that song. And it's like 5 minutes long. So yeah, that's 2. The other ones I really can't think of right now. I wish I could just play this for you. But, you know, YouTube doesn't want to help people with their medical bills.
What is your zodiac sign and do you follow astrology? What are you, Sagittarius, Virgo?
You don't even know what I am?
Scorpio?
I am a Scorpio, and I don't follow that much. I got another question, like, am I religious? I'm Christian. I don't believe in that, but it's very fun to, like, participate in. So I definitely read those horoscopes, but, you know, I don't actually believe in it.
Here's a good one. Any advice for someone trying to get recognized to become a fashion stylist or model? Trying to get recognized.
Well, obviously, how do you get recognized? You stand out. So for me, I feel like you gotta do, if you don't already have, you know, some amazing, unique look or talent, figure out a way to stand out from like all of the people that are doing the same dang thing, because it's easy to just get buried, especially in Cali. Like, oh my God, there's just so many people trying to do the same junk. And that doesn't mean you have to be like loud, outgoing, and obnoxious. Like, just do something that makes you comfortable, that you know you can do, and find out a way to do it in a different, unique, cool way that no one else is doing yet. And don't be lazy. You can't be like, this ain't an industry to be lazy. Like, if Sally down the street putting in 150, you need to be putting in 300%. Why she gotta be Sally? Why she couldn't have been Shaquita? No, there ain't no models named Shaquita. Giselle. If Giselle is putting in 200%, you put in 300. Oh my God, this curled so easily.
If you're trying to come up, if you're at the very beginning, at the bottom, you've never done it before, or you think you're good at it, or you want to gain experience, work for someone for free, DM like 200 people on Instagram that you want to work for, offer them something and do it for free and gain the experience, put it in your portfolio, and then from there you've got the credibility to and connections to move on from not knowing anyone in the industry to getting in there.
I feel like a lot of stuff is just literally who you know. In LA, like I got so many jobs just because of who I knew. And a lot of that stuff I did in the beginning for free, or I tagged along with a friend, stuff like that. Yeah, he's absolutely right. That is like the best thing that you can possibly do. But like, you need to know the difference between doing stuff for free and then knowing when it's time to actually start charging and when you get gypped, because there's a fine line there, and they will take advantage of you. But definitely get out there and gain enough experience. As soon as you build your portfolio, you really don't know how to do that for free. Especially if you're good at it. If you're bad at it, then
What's your favorite thing about living in Japan?
I think my favorite thing about living in Japan is how peaceful and drama-free it is. I love it. and also how beautiful it is. Like, oh my god. If I'm ever stuck in a rut and I need some kind of inspiration, I can literally just walk to the 7-Eleven and it's like the most beautiful walk in the world. I'm using this got to be glue just because it was like portable. So there's no drama here. It's just something peaceful about living in a place where you're kind of treated like a visitor. Like, some people don't like it, but I don't know, I kind of like it. It's like I'm permanently traveling. I don't have a lot of the expectations and stuff that other people have.
Also, other Asians living here, they can't speak Japanese, get a real hard time because their expectations are so high.
They're like, what? What do you mean you don't speak?
What is one thing you did not done that you regret?
You did not done?
Did or you didn't do?
Oh, I definitely regret not, I can't say not studying enough because I actually tried really hard in uni. I'm just not smart, okay? It's not my thing. No. I'm not good at math. I hate math. I had to take statistics 4 times, and you're only allowed to take it 3, so I had to petition to like the freaking president of the university to allow me to take it a 4th time. I still failed. I got a D+. Like, that was as good as I could do. That's all I could do. Anyways, my GPA I wish was a little bit higher, because if it was, I would have been able to go to New York when I wanted to. Now I have to find a different way into New York, because even though I have the experience and the degree, they are literally looking at my GPA like, stop. Clearly I know how to do the job. I've been doing it, so I was doing so much modeling in university, so I just did not have time for that stuff. Like, top model was like months. That was like 6 months. And then I filmed MTV Made. That was like another 2 months. Like, I was always gone and missing school.
Who/what are some of your beauty and fashion inspirations?
Honestly, like, I feel like my beauty and fashion inspirations are the people that are around me, like the actual models that I know that I like started with. I love seeing them like develop and advance, and like some of they on Vogue. My friends is doing so well in life. I love, like, I don't know, I love some competition. It's not like I'm jealous or not rooting for them. I love my friends. I love to see them succeed. So I feel like they are my fashion beauty inspiration. It would be all of my beautiful model friends.
Okay.
Look at this hair! Wow! Oh my god! Victoria! Who you made this wig for? Royalty?
You're traveling now, but when you do travel, what happens to your child?
Douglas Samson Wilfred. He's adorable. Honestly, this is actually my first trip away from Doug. I don't think I've traveled since I've gotten him. Right now, we're only gone for 1 day, so I think he's fine in his little cage. But in April, I'll be traveling, and Layla, thank you, boo, thank you. She's agreed to watch him while I'm gone, and I trust her because she has a hedgehog. She loves small animals. She's good with them. She has experience, so I think he'll be fine. Honestly, I'm actually really scared to leave him. I don't want to leave him. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but like, I love him so much. Like, ask Ash. I'm a little obsessed.
You've been like running home. What exercises do you do to keep in shape?
Oh yeah, I was supposed to tell you guys about the ab challenge that I made. Ash actually did my ab challenge when we went to Bali, and I'm just gonna insert a picture of his Bali body.
No.
That's definitely going up. Oh man, I wish I had a before. Can I post the before?
You can post an after. You say it's a before.
No, really. Can I post the before?
Is there a before?
Yeah, before you were working out, you sent me a photo of before you did the challenge, like your before picture. Can I post it?
No.
Why?
No.
It's just the internet. It's just everyone in the world.
It's just the entire world.
Anyways, he looked like a blood. I'll post a picture of what I think he looked like at the time. And then after the ab challenge. I always start all of my like fitness journeys off with the ab challenge, and it's the one that I made up. I love it. It works really well, and it just gets you like used to moving, and it strengthens your core, and it allows me to be able to do other exercises. All the exercises I do at home, they aren't like super duper interesting, I guess. I don't know, they're just like normal exercises. I'll try at some point to show you guys what I do, but it's mostly abs and glutes.
Alright, well, being a long-term foreigner living in Japan, have you struggled to fit into Japanese society?
I definitely don't fit in, obviously. I am black and a foreigner, and I don't speak enough. I don't fit in, but I don't feel like they are trying to like keep me out, if that makes any sense. Not like in Korea. I live in the countryside where there ain't no foreigners, so yeah. I feel like if you live somewhere like Roppongi or something, you wouldn't have any problems. But yeah, I don't really feel like an outsider. I think we are done.
This part doesn't look quite as cool as the rest of it.
Are you trying to tell me I missed a piece?
I think you tried to do that piece, but it wasn't done good enough.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Would
you like to try?
I would actually, that'd be hilarious.
Here, curl a piece. He talking all that smack. You gonna curl a piece. Let's see what you can do. Here you go. I'm not gonna tell you nothing. You just gonna figure it out like I did. Where's that piece you was bashing? Nope.
Yep.
That's the wrong way. Why are you curling up?
That's how it's gonna go.
Curl down. So you just turn.
See, now it's all curled.
Is it though?
Perfect, look. Look at that, magic.
That wasn't your piece.
It wasn't my piece.
Okay, that is it, you guys. This is the look. I feel like this is like my basic always look. I need to explore more, guys. If you guys can recommend any makeup or eyeshadows to me, I will be so grateful because I don't know nothing. If you guys are interested in this hair, highly recommend. It is fire. As you can see, I just curled the whole thing for you on camera. I'll have all the information for this hair down below in the description box. You can go check them out. I do have a coupon code for you. I don't get paid. Do I get paid for that? Actually, I don't know if I get paid for that. But if I do, like... That is it for this video. I am so sorry if I did not get to your questions. There was actually too many and I'm already done with the look. So yeah, I'm about to go out. The weather's nasty, but we're gonna go out anyways. Thanks for watching, guys. If there was a question that you really needed answering, is that a word? If there's a question that you really needed me to answer, just leave me a comment and I will definitely get back to you because I always do. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe so I can make more videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.